What's up, everybody? It's Coach Kev. The USA national basketball team played their first official game of the 2024 Olympics, and they destroyed, they disrespected, they dismantled, they debunked. Well, maybe not debunked, but you get my drift. They did whatever they wanted to do against Serbia, the Serbian national team, led by the great Nikola Jokic. It did not even matter that Jokic was on this team because the United States of America came out victorious. And it was not because the coaches came up with this beautiful game plan. It wasn't because the players came up with this great strategy to win. And it was not because anything that Serbia didn't do. It was because the nuclear weapon named Kevin Durant finally got healthy and was finally able to play basketball. And he showcased why he is arguably the greatest scorer in the history of basketball. KD, can't nobody stop you, baby.
A three-time All-NBA player the last 3 years. First team All-NBA was Jason Tatum, and he did not play a second yesterday, and they did that because of him. He was him yesterday.
Mr. Olympic.
Mr. Olympics.
And they had Bogdanovich and everybody else.
They had them all.
It didn't matter.
But I'm going to go a step deeper on this.
Okay.
To me, if for whatever reason Kevin had not been cleared to play, and Brian Windhorst reported he was not cleared until less than an hour before the game by the whole medical staff, and there's Phoenix Suns people involved, and Steve Kerr, and all the med people, and all the coaches, and all the Kings men, they're all there. And it wasn't until less than an hour before game time they said, okay, you can go, but you can't start. He was the 10th man off the bench. We'd already we'd played 9 players before he stepped onto the floor with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
So imagine that. So this guy hasn't played basketball in weeks, a real basketball game in weeks. And he just comes onto the court, and it's just like clockwork. It's like riding a bike. He just is just the most skilled, gifted. Like, if you would want to create a basketball player, God was like, okay, I'm going to create the perfect basketball player with the perfect skill set. Kevin Durant is who he made.
Here's my deepest point. If he, for whatever reason, his calf wasn't quite ready and they said no to him yesterday, let's save him for one more game and we'll ease him in against South Sudan and Puerto Rico in the next 2 group play games. If that had happened, I don't think we win that game yesterday. Listen, when he stepped on the floor, it was 20-14 Serbia. And obviously Serbia jumped off to a 10-2 lead. We rallied back, we took the lead back, and then here they came again. And Joker had just gone off the floor for his first rest with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And Kevin comes in and seconds later takes and makes his first 3. And I'm like, what? And then a few more seconds passed and we go into the second quarter and he takes and makes his second 3. And that flurry, it's just little more than 1 quarter worth of work. He scores 21 points. In an Olympic game, it's just hard to do. There aren't as many shots. It's so physical, and the play is so furious, and the effort on defense is all out on both sides.
So just like that, cold, fresh off of not playing, Kevin Durant comes right into the game, knocks down his first 3. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, ridiculous.
It's hard to score 21 points in little more than a quarter. And that man did that. They go from down 6 when he steps on the floor to up 9 at halftime, and the game was over. You could just see Serbia got shot right between the eyes and right in the heart by Kevin Durant.
But they started off slow all practice games. They never really every game slow. So I wouldn't think that I wouldn't say just because he didn't play that they would lose this game. They just for whatever reason first quarter's always been slow for them.
Well, it felt like they're going to get run off the floor early because they
it felt that way against
it was
everybody.
turnover, bucket, turnover, bucket, turnover, bucket. And then Joel Embiid steps to the free throw line and misses 2 free throws. I'm saying, what are you doing, man? Come on.
So what are you doing?
No, seriously.
Yep, the nuclear weapon, Kevin Durant. They got 2 more games this week, the USA team. I know they're playing South Sudan, and I believe Puerto Rico is the other team they're playing. So I'm going to bring it to you guys. Let's see if they get a victory. Let's see if they go 3-0 to finish this week. 2-0, then 3-0. Kevin Durant, the nuclear weapon. Just, yo, bro, my man could just wake up out of bed. I don't think he has to wake up. In his sleep, you could just throw him the ball and he'll knock down a 3. But wake up out of bed, knock down a 3. Eat some eggs for breakfast, knock down a 3. Put some tank in your gas. Put some gas in his tank, knock down a 3. Go swimming, catch a ball, knock down a 3. He's a special player. I don't think we'll ever see anybody like him again. The USA is just too talented. I know these other teams have great stars, like Jokic is on the team. I know Canada is full of a lot of NBA stars, Shai Gilgeous, other players. I know that Greece has Giannis. So the other national teams have NBA stars amongst them, but they don't have this collective stars that we have. We have a collective 1 through 10. And you heard what Skip said? Jason Tatum didn't even play. One of the best players in the NBA didn't even play, and they still destroyed Serbia like this. So USA is too stacked. We have defense, we have ball handling, we have shooting, and we have size. We have the best players in the world. To me, that equals a gold medal. Let's see what happens the next game, and let's see what happens after this week is done. Till next time, this is Coach Kev, and I'm out of here. Peace.